Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the World Cup reaction. France are through to the final of the World Cup, beating Belgium 1-0 thanks to a 51st minute header from Umtiti, the centre-back. Little near post flick, just touching Marouane Fellaini's hair on the way in as France destroyed Roberto Martinez's dream to get to their, third World Cup final in 20 years. It was quite a tight game. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be more open, more expansive, but the French shut it down completely. There was a lot of criticism in the group stages of Deschamps' tactics. He never really let this French team off the, out to play. Very occasionally did it happen, but I think in the knockout stages, that's really come to the forefront. To the benefit of the French team, when they've had to play, they've played. But when they've had to tighten up the ship, they've really done that. And the likes of Kante, the likes of Pogba, the likes of Varane at the back, have all been exceptional. I thought Varane at the back was absolutely superb. Lloris was excellent as well. But Pogba, showing a lot more of a grown-up side of himself. None of the singing, the dancing, the haircuts. It's all about business, and he looks like he means business. And when he's like that, he looks the complete player, to be honest. He just does his job and lets other people do their job. Griezmann was a little bit more quiet today, as was Giroud, but it was Mbappe for me who just the little touches, the little touches of class, the little back heel he played to Giroud in the second half, that really should have finished the game off. The ability to wind up the opposition so they end up, kicking him. He's not someone who dives, who throws himself on the floor, who does that kind of thing, but he's got the ability just to wind the opposition up enough that they start, laying into him a little bit. And obviously when they do that, they've played right into his hands, and I thought he was absolutely amazing. If France go on to win the tournament, I imagine he will be player of the tournament, and who knows, maybe go on and get the Ballon d'Or. It's kind of ironic that Neymar, who wanted to get off the shadow of the likes of Messi, gone to PSG to become the player, and it looks like at PSG and in the World Cup he is going to have to fall under the shadow of Mbappe, who has just been absolutely phenomenal. And obviously with Ronaldo leaving Real Madrid today and going to Juventus, I think if they come knocking for Neymar, PSG should let him go, because I think in Mbappe they've got a better player, a bigger star, someone with a better temperament, a Parisian that the fans can get behind, and let Neymar go somewhere else and play his trade somewhere else. I don't think they need that kind of hassle when they've got someone like Mbappe there who was phenomenal, has been phenomenal. From a Belgian point of view, they simply didn't turn up. There was at times Hazard was probing and Kevin De Bruyne, but really as a team they just never played. Lukaku didn't do a tap, never did a sniff. What a surprise in a semi-final. And Roberto Martinez has fallen to a set piece, which when he was at Everton he said he didn't bother practicing set pieces, because what is the point? What is the point of practicing set piece? They don't bring you enough in a game of football. You don't score enough from them, so what's the point? So there's unfortunately for Roberto Martinez, there's an irony to the defeat, and once again he's gone out at the semi-final stage, which in his last season at Everton happened twice. So he is a cup manager as far as I'm concerned, and unfortunately his limited ability can only get him so far. But he'll learn from this. I'm sure he'll bounce back. In 2 years' time, this team won't be completely past it. It might be for some players this tournament, but for the majority of the squad, they will be hitting absolute peak in 2 years' time. And who's to say the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku won't be at the World Cup in 4 years' time? Well, they should be at the World Cup in 4 years' time at the very, very peak of their powers. But today was all about France. They are into the final, and whoever gets there, whether it be Croatia or whether it be England, it's going to be a real tough nut to crack for them, because once France get in the lead, they are very, very hard to peg back. They've got all the talent, but they've got all the discipline as well, and that's what's really come to the forefront. But listen, 2 years ago, they got to the final at home against Portugal. It was all for them to win, and they couldn't do it. The pressure got to them. So are they going to go one better in this tournament? We'll find out on Sunday, and we'll find out tomorrow who will be their opponents in that final. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. Allez les Blues.